Hello ladies, it's Christine here, and it's time to dig out the winter woolies. I also need to think about winterproofing my makeup so that it stays on my face and doesn't transfer onto my hat and scarf when I'm taking them off or putting them on. So I'm going to show you a few hints and tips and some products from Look Fabulous Forever, which is hair care, skincare and makeup that's specially designed for older skin. I'll take my hat and my scarf off just to start off with, just get my hair out of the way. So when you're thinking about applying your winter makeup and making sure it stays in place, the key things to think about are primers. Primer helps your skin, first of all, to be prepared to accept the makeup you're putting on, and also it helps it to stay in place throughout the day, and then it won't transfer obviously onto your clothing. So I'm going to start off just by blotting my eyelids because I'm going to apply some eye prime to start with, and I'm using the Smooth Out Eye Prime. You really just need a tiny little bit of this, no more than a pinprick really, so just put it on the back of your hand, and then I'm going to just apply that with a clean finger onto my eyelids. This is going to help my eye makeup stay in place throughout the day, as well as giving it a nice smooth matte base to sit on. Okay, so apply that first, just let that dry off a little bit. And the next thing I'm going to do is to apply the Smooth Like Silk Face Prime. So this again gives your skin a nice matte base. Just going to apply a single pump of it on the back of my hand, and it will smooth out any fine lines, give you a nice smooth base for your foundation to sit on, but also, more importantly, keep your foundation in place throughout the day, and hopefully not on your scarf and your hat. So just smooth that all over my face, and next I'm going to apply some foundation just to give my skin a nice winter glow. I'm using the Continuous Cover foundation in shade 02, so it's a shade that's close to my skin tone. Again, I'm just going to put a pump of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use a foundation brush to apply that, just a light layer onto my face. And this is a nice buildable formula, so you can add as much or as little as you need just to even out skin tone. That's my foundation in place. Next thing I'm going to do is just cover up any uneven areas with some concealer. So I've got the concealer here. This is in a shade that complements my foundation. I'm just using a flat bladed brush just to hide any sort of dark shadows under my eyes and in the corners of my eyes, just so we get a nice even base. And we've got lots of videos like this on our YouTube channel. If you've not already been to visit the YouTube channel, go and have a look. Got lots of ideas, hints and tips, and if you would like to see other things on the YouTube channel, why not leave some comments and let us know what you'd like to see, what you like and what you don't like, because we like to hear from you. Okay, so there's a bit of concealer on just to even out any darker patches. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some translucent powder. So this is the powder. It's a clear, colourless, translucent, very light. And applying this is again just going to smooth out my skin tone, but it's also going to help with making my makeup stay on my face. Just sort of sets the foundation. Okay, so that's my base in place. Next thing I'm going to do is to do my eyes. So I'm going to define my brows, and I'm using the Bring Back Brow in brown, one of my favourite products. This is a liquid product that you kind of paint on to your brows, and I'm just combing them out with a spoolie brush just to start with. And it's also a waterproof liquid. So if you kind of pull your hat down over your eyes or your eyebrows or whatever, you'll find when you take your hat off, it doesn't smudge your brows or make them look uneven. So I'm just going to take the very fine brush and just literally just sort of paint on the brow hairs, if you like, just to give my brows a bit of frame and definition. And this comes in 3 different shades. I'm using the brown, but there's also a grey and a taupe if you're blonde or fair-haired. Okay, so there's my brows defined. I'll just let them dry for a couple of seconds, And then what I do is just take the spoolie brush again and then just very gently just brush that out, and it just softens that effect. Okay, next thing is some eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Cool Blues Eyeshade Trio because it's kind of going with the colours in my scarf. And I'm using the brush number 7, this one here, and I'm going to take the first colour in the palette, which is the soft grey, and just apply that all over my eyelids, just to give myself a little bit of colour. So just over the lids and just into the socket area. I take the middle colour, which is Bluebell, and just apply that in the socket line, just to add a little bit more definition and colour. And this number 7 brush is very good for kind of blending in, so you don't get any harsh lines. So that's my eyeshadow, and then I'm going to just apply a little bit of eyeliner underneath my lower lashes, just to give a little bit of definition there. I'm using the Midnight Navy soft eye pencil, so just going to take that underneath, just along the lash line, and just gently smudge that a wee bit with my finger. Just take it about 2/3 of the way along my lower eyelid. And then finally a coat of mascara. I'm using the Navy Lithe Lash Mascara. There are waterproof versions of the Lithe Lash Mascara, so if you do get watery eyes or you're going out in the rain or whatever, then your mascara will stay in place if you use a waterproof one. So just applying a coat of that to my upper lashes, just wiggling the brush a bit just to get the lashes fully coated, and then a little bit just on my lower lashes just to give them some definition. Okay, that's my eyes done. Next thing I'm going to do is to apply some blusher. I'm going to use the Pink Petal blusher today. This is the cream to powder. So again, you just need a little bit, just pat it onto cheekbones, just in sort of teardrop shape. Don't worry if it looks a bit too much. Once I've got it into the shape I want, then I just take my blusher brush and just brush that out, and that gives you a nice subtle glow, just to add a little bit of colour. Blends beautifully from the cream to powder. There we go, nice bit of colour. And finally I'm going to apply some lipstick. So I'm going to use my favourite Tulip Pink lipstick. So I'm just going to apply it straight from the bullet. Apply a nice coat. And then what I'm going to do is just take clean tissue and just blot the lipstick. And you'll find if you do that, that you do get, the colour lasts a little bit longer. Look Fabulous Forever do have a kind of lasting lipstick with lots of colours in their range. So if you like your lipstick to stay in place, they have a good product for that. But I'm just going to apply one more coat, and that's me done. So I've got my makeup in place. Using my primers means that my makeup's going to stay on my face and not come off onto my scarf and hat. So it's time to bundle up again for winter. Scarf on, hat on, and I'm ready to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you found that useful. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.